Dad is great.
Gives us chocolate cake. Yeah,
That's all I remember.
It's got flour. It's got milk. It's got eggs.
Yeah.
It's breakfast.
Dad is great.
Woody Show.
So leading up to the actual BET award show,
It's a big
they
weekend.
have like a weekend festival
Yeah, like a
or
big
con, right?
They do that thing that I think every major event does now, where they have a giant auditorium full of activations, as they say in the industry, which is, the
sponsorships.
sponsorships,
Yeah.
exhibits, clothing stores,
Meet and greets.
food, meet and greets, concerts, speakers, etc., etc.
Panels.
They have like celebrity basketball game. Yeah, it's a
Hell
whole
yeah.
it's a whole big weekend full of activities, and the public is invited. So that's where I went to go. Plus, press the flesh.
Yeah, the big BET celebration.
Right, Glorilla, your big nominee
Right.
this year. You probably know her.
Glorilla.
Get 'em go, them bitches fraudulent. You know you the truth. Get 'em go, stop overthinking.
I've heard the
These
name
hoes
Glorilla. I don't know if I know the
Get 'em
songs.
go, standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let a hoe play with me, I'll go eat some jail food on.
All right,
So
neat.
that song's about how if someone disrespects you or plays with you, you're going to beat them up and go to jail.
Oh,
Because
Sweet.
before I let a hoe play with me, I'm going to eat jail food.
because
Kind of
that's
how I live. my
That's
life.
Greg's motto.
Yeah,
because that's
that's just the baseline.
worth it.
Unfortunately, that gets a lot of folks in a lot of trouble, and so that's what I was
Yeah.
talking to the attendees about. And we hear this a lot with, like I said, we've played audio of people getting happy birthday wishes from R. Kelly. A lot of people saying free R. Kelly. So I talked to one lady.
He just misunderstood you guys.
Right. So what I'll do is I'll play a little clip. I'll introduce you to these attendees at the BET Awards weekend, and I present them with a person who's either in or part of the jail scene recently, and ask them if should they be there. This first lady, she was videotaping people holding up in her hand a police body cam. And so I asked her about that.
Is that an actual police body cam?
It actually is, and it serves a great purpose.
Are you a police officer?
Hell no, I ain't the police.
The Holy. That's a new one. I hadn't heard that
There
one.
you go. See, that's why we
Yeah, hell no, I'm not the Holy.
Hell no, I ain't the police.
The Holies.
The police.
R. Kelly obviously still locked up, unfortunately. Would you like to see him maybe get out for just a special performance at the award?
So the lady who's got a police body cam hates the holies. Should
Yes.
R. Kelly be
Then-
free?
Yeah.
Yes,
oh
of
my
course.
Gosh,
For
she
sure.
would love to have R.
Yep.
Kelly there.
I'm saying yes. Gina Grad?
Yes.
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 All
Of
right,
course.
Yes.
Everybody's saying yes?
All right.
All right, let's find out.
Would you like to see him maybe get out for just a special performance at the award?
Hell, in the name of Aaliyah? Hell no. In the name of Aaliyah, hell to the no.
So there are some people that definitely deserve to be where they are, in other words.
Goddamn right they do.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Let's not
her.
forget, R. Kelly married Aaliyah
Yeah.
when she was 15.
Yeah.
In the name of Aaliyah, hell no.
I didn't see the Leah factor coming
Yeah,
in.
that was good.
I thought maybe she's just an Aaliyah worshiper.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, and then the good name of Riri.
Yeah. Oh, my Aaliyah.
Yeah. Like Allah.
Right.
So I asked
Yeah.
this same lady with the police body cam about a different person who is actually out of jail now.
Okay.
A lot of people are saying, hey, now that he is free, Bill Cosby would be a great special guest. Do you agree with that?
Should Bill Cosby be a special guest at the BET Awards?
By the way,
What
out
is
on a
she-
technicality, not because he didn't do it necessarily.
I say yeah.
No.
I'm changing to no. Yeah.
Five-time previous winner, Bill Cosby.
If she's all about justice for the ladies, she's going
Right.
to say no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a good point. That's a good point. I was thinking,
Yeah,
like,
but-
maybe is she an older
Yeah, probably
woman?
late 40s, early 50s.
Okay, so
Yeah,
she might have more of like a
An
connection.
affection, yeah.
She
Bill
might have just been
Cosby.
an Aaliyah fan, though, and then she rides for Aaliyah.
Because she didn't mention the
Everybody
actual
else,
women
yeah.
that R. Kelly's in prison
Yeah,
for.
I'll say no. I'll say that she thinks that Bill Cosby should not make an appearance.
Same.
Yeah, no.
Everybody saying
No.
No, I
No?
say Cosby can pop up.
Yeah. All right.
Make an appearance.
Yeah.
All right. Let's find
Bill
out.
Cosby would be a great special guest. Do you agree with that?
Power to Bill Cosby. And I think that, why wait until someone's damn near in their grave to start talking about something that happened 50 years ago? Everything has an expiration date. Even milk, even orange juice.
Even rape, apparently.
Yeah, what?
That's what she's saying,
Wow,
right?
when I thought she was going to
Basically.
zig, she zagged. Yeah.
She's a complicated lady.
Happened 50 years ago. Everything has an expiration date. Even milk, even orange juice, and everybody has a return policy. And if you ain't returned that 50 years ago, don't come trying to ask for a receipt and return it now. You gave it away.
Well put. And that was the P word, by the way.
Okay.
Wow.
So if you did return your
Wow.
pee 50 years ago, don't try to...
I do have that question when you see these things pop up about like, oh, 40 years ago,
Right.
XYZ.
That was Bill Maher's whole monologue a couple
What
weeks ago.
took 40 years?
Well, I would think in terms of the pile-on, it's like, oh, this is getting attention and people are finally believing it. Okay, well, it happened to me too.
and there are those too. I'm saying, but the initial person that
Yeah,
comes
that
out
is
and
a good
says,
question.
hey, 25 years ago,
That
Like,
is a good question.
why now?
Well, my question is, how do you prove? I mean, do it or didn't do it. How do you prove that?
I don't know.
Seems like it would be impossible.
Well, it's hearsay.
That's-
I mean, I don't know.
Well,
how-
I
That's
think
why I think like the Diddy thing is kind of gray area.
Well, that's
Well,
the
there's
thing
video,
is
isn't
with
there?
Cosby, I think that people knew, like there was rumors around about him for a long time
That's
within
not
the industry,
proof.
and I think that's
Yeah.
the same
It's
thing as
hearsay.
Diddy.
There was an album. I got these comedy albums from my stepfather when I was a kid, and they were on vinyl. And I would listen to those when I'd go to bed at night. It was podcast before podcast.
For sure.
You'd listen to radio
And
and
was
go, fall
one Bill
asleep.
Cosby?
And yeah, he gave me the whole set of the Bill Cosby himself, to my brother
oh,
Russell, like
I
all
had
these
that.
classic Bill Cosby albums. And there was one bit on there. I just remember it was all about Spanish Fly.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and about
Interesting.
Oh, a Spanish
People
fly.
point to that. They point to a scene from the Cosby Show where he talks about his barbecue sauce like it is Spanish fly, like it gets people horny.
Oh.
And it's barbecue sauce.
Well, write what you know.
Yeah, so there were hints, but again, I don't know.
yeah.
My barbecue sauce. Haven't you ever noticed after people have some of my barbecue sauce, after a while when it kicks in, they get all huggy buggy?
Oh, stop.
I got a cup of it up on the night table. And
Do you remember this from the Cosby record, Woody? Dad is great.
Gives
us the chocolate cake.
Yeah.
That's
It's
all
got
I remember.
flour. It's got milk. It's got eggs.
Yeah.
It's breakfast.
Dad is great.
Great. Give us the chocolate cake. Yeah, Jeffrey, sit down. Jeffrey. There's like crazy kid on the airplane because my name Jeffrey. So
Uh-huh.
that's
You heard that a lot.
The chicken heart. Remember the chicken heart?
The chicken heart.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, about these like old. Anyway, go listen to it. Chicken,
Yeah, it's
type in
good.
Bill Cosby chicken
It's
heart.
a
Too long.
classic.
We have business at hand. The BET Awards, the big lead up festivities. That's where Seabass was talking to these people. Do they belong in jail?
And this is Chastity. She was talking about some of the features you could find in the BET Expo.
All right.
Well, this year they do have the skating rink. They have a bunch of games and stuff to play. I'm a little disappointed. They had a McDonald's truck where, you got a cheeseburger and fries and stuff. They don't have that this year.
Oh.
But it comes out of a truck. It's so good.
It is. It's so good. I was really disappointed. Really looking forward to it. But I'm definitely excited for Glorilla and Pretty Ricky. I'm old school, so.
There are some folks who can't be here due to certain types of incarceration. A lot of folks want to see Tory Lanez here. Would you be for that?
All right. Remind me, Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez is the one that shot Meg the Stallion. In
Oh, in the foot.
Right.
Yeah.
He's doing 10 years for shooting, his
and
more famous girlfriend.
He's also originally from Canada, so there's a lot of things of, well, he had like past incidents like he should be deported, and then this happened, so now he's like kind of being held in
Sounds
America,
cool.
and then might go to Canada and do more time.
But he's also a musical artist. He was a nominee a couple times. In fact, you may know his song. If you go ahead to clip 3C there, it's Tory Lanez Say It.
Oh, okay.
You gon' have to do more than just you gon' have to do less for you. Some mommy, you know I always want you to.
What's the sample in that song? Come on, Gina.
Say it and do it.
less for you. Some mommy, you know I. So you gon' need to do more than just.
All right, I'm going to have to look
Yeah,
that
I don't
up.
know.
I know what you're talking about.
I have no
is
idea.
it Brownstone's If You Love Me?
Yes. Say it for me. Do it.
I don't
Sorry.
know that.
If it's 90s R&B, Woody knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But I like how you preface that, Seabass, with you might know this Tory Lanez song.
Yeah.
Of course
Yeah.
we do.
He must
If
do
you love
Obviously.
me. Okay, so let's see if you know. Let's see if I can bring this over here. Brownstone. Yeah.
1994.
Yeah, dude, I forgot about that song, man. Oh yeah. I should have done it where I could have fast forwarded into it.
You can talk it up.
Seatbelt on, Gina.
Yeah, I'm already getting horned up.
Between the sheets, get your requests in. Here's Brownstone, If You Love Me. See, we got to jump into it. We'll be here all friggin' day with this. Here,
This was a girl group like
here,
XTC or...
Yeah, I remember that song. Anyway, so Tory Lanez, do we think that Chastity thinks that Tory Lanez should
And her
make an
interests so far are
appearance?
McDonald's food trucks and Glorilla.
Hell yeah.
McDonald's food trucks and Glorilla is what she's in there for.
Yeah. I'm going to say yes.
Free Tory?
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'm going to say no because I don't think anybody really cares about that person.
He's much less
No.
famous than
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, I don't know who we're talking about.
The guy who shot Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. I'm saying that he's in the Chris Brown realm of
He's
people
welcome back.
people just support him no matter what. So I'm gonna say yes.
All right, I'll go with that. Yes.
I'm gonna say it was just like a foot graze.
Yeah, she lived.
Okay.
Flesh wound.
Yeah.
All right. What do we think? Let's see. Chastity, Tory Lane.
A lot of folks want to see Tory Lanez here. Would you be for that?
I love Tory Lanez.
Should he be in jail, do you think?
No, I don't think he should be in jail because I don't even think he's the one that shot her. I think it was the best friend that shot her.
Shooting Megan Thee Stallion, right?
Yep.
Why do they have him locked up?
You know, gets crisscrossed and stuff, and people telling different stories. But free Tory.
Oh.
So I
Yum.
had to look at the details.
Yeah.
Megan, they had a smoking gun. They had gun residue on Tory Lane's hands.
You remember this song, Al?
Are we in the
No,
quiet
I
storm
like
right
it.
now? So yeah,
You
Megan
got
Thee
Freak
Stallion.
Nasty. Welcome to Between the Sheets. WBLS.
Megan Thee Stallion's friend was one of the witnesses against Tory, saying that indeed he did it, even though. But there was a smoking gun, but there's no video of him actually shooting her.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. You got something else from Chastity here, yeah?
Yeah, so Chastity also, while she was talking about her other things she knows about, like Tory Lanez being innocent, she said, not only that, but Elvis is alive.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
She seen it.
Oh.
All right. Here we go.
But Elvis is alive, and he is in in California somewhere. I seen a documentary. It was on Tubi, but Elvis is he was an agent, undercover agent. That's why he faked his death.
Agent for whom, do we know?
I do, but I can't remember who it was. But he was an undercover agent. They had like all the paperwork and stuff on him. He's on a undercover name, and he is in California. I think in Northern California somewhere.
Totally.
Oh, yeah. Well, if it's on
He's a
Tubi, it must be
pastor.
true.
Well, there's
Okay.
some pastor that people say that is Elvis. That's been going
Yeah,
on
because
for
it
years.
looks like him, sounds like him.
Yeah, walks like him, talks like him.
Nobody ever impersonates Elvis.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elvis found alive. You
Yeah.
can watch it on Tubi.
What was the Jared thing?
Oh, yeah, so I just threw in another famous person in jail, and let's see her response to that.
All right.
Some folks kind of say that Jared Fogel's still behind bars. You agree with that?
And by the way, when did you say he's eligible?
I believe
2029?
it's 20. I had to look it up for this. Yeah, I think he might be out.
That's
and
too
free.
quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm not sure. I don't really know who.
He was the guy who used to do like Subway and stuff.
No, he shouldn't be in jail. Why?
So they say he like did some things with underage people. And
Oh well, you know, if you can prove it, lock your ass up. If you can't truly prove it, then no, I don't believe that.
free Tory.
Right, free Tory, because I don't think he did that.
This woman should
Wow.
watch the documentary.
If it's not on Tubi, she doesn't believe it.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if it's on Tubi or not, but I watched that Jared Fogle.
I did
stuff
too.
like
It's
that.
not fun.
It is damning.
Dude, that's brutal.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Yeah,
Dark
he
stuff.
only got 15 years, and that was 2015. So
Wow.
Oh, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back. We'll wrap this thing up next. The BET Awards. Should they be in jail? And then maybe some other throwbacks to old
Yeah.
R&B
Hell
songs I
yeah.
completely forgot about.
The Woody Show.
And Seabass is at the little pre-awards festival over the weekend for the BET Awards. And the question was, should this person that he brings up should this person be in jail? We had R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Tory Lanez. We had
Good old Jared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jared got thrown in there.
we talked to a woman named Cassidy. But who is this next person here, Seabass?
this is Reese P, and she's got this big sign where she's asking people to do things for money.
All right. So here is Reese P at the BET Awards.
Reese P, what does your sign say?
Dumb with it. Prove it. Shake that ass for cash.
What does dumb with it mean?
Dumb with it means, are you twerking the best? Are you the dumbest with it in your city?
Like, I ask you, you just flashed a thing of cash. How much is that?
I don't know, probably about $2,000.
Obviously, one of the things that's going on at the Diddy trial, former BET Awards presenter, should he be in jail, do you think?
So she's offering cash for women to shake their butt.
Which is kind of what he did, right? Without maybe
In
the
a way.
candidate. Yeah.
Quite similar, yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna say no because I haven't really seen pushback yet to Free Diddy.
Yeah, you'd think if there was a big presence like there was with R. Kelly, there'd be people outside the courthouse.
Yeah.
There's Free Breezy, Free Tory, but Free Diddy hasn't really bubbled yet.
Except for Sammy. That's like a one-woman wrecking crew there.
She's trying.
50 Cent,
She's trying.
50 Cent
Fake
did,
news.
did wear a T-shirt that said "Free Diddy."
Oh,
I
that's
think
cool.
it might have been ironic.
Okay.
It is ironic.
I will say.
I would say so. Yes.
I will say no. I don't think. Even though she's down for a good time, it seems. I think she has her standards. I think she has her morals. I don't think she'll be in favor of that.
I'm taking the opposite. I say yes. She would like
Yes?
Diddy there.
All right, Greg Goring.
I'm also saying yes. She's going to say it's different somehow.
Yes, Sammy.
No way.
No way. Do you think that Diddy should be in jail? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
No way.
Diddy should
Sammy.
be in
But what about the
jail.
game we're playing?
Yeah, but what about the game? Yeah. That's right, Greg. Menace.
I think she does not want Diddy there.
All right, let's find out.
Should he be in jail, do you think?
I mean, it's a tough one with Diddy, man. Like, it sounds like he was having a bunch of freaky parties, and I ain't never seen nobody go to jail for being a freak. So, you know, I heard one testimony say Shorty was getting her rent paid at $10,000 a month. So if he paying your rent, he's paying for them services. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, Greg.
Look,
So we're
She
back on the
wants to be
board.
part of it.
It's like that's what Greg has been saying.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Pretty
look,
much.
you know, Short has been getting paid, you know, freak like me, Adina Howard. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
here, yeah.
I think that's not what he's going to jail for. I think, or being
No,
accused
it's-
for. I think it's more of the
Yeah.
imprisoning and
They're trying to
Yeah.
get him
Yeah.
on like RICO charges too, right?
well,
Yep.
conspiring to recruit people for sexual services.
And having people do his bidding.
Yeah. Well, Seabass, thank you very much.
We learned a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
I think so.
we learned a great deal from the BET Awards leading up to the big award show over this past weekend. We're going to take a quick break. We got some more Woody Show for you next. Hang on.
The Woody Show returns right after these messages.